It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Cleveland Browns and the Jacksonville Jaguars on Sunday night.
Duval County, here in Florida. On the banks of the St. Johns River, we look inside Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. So good to be with you. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here. Greg, as we look at this matchup, I'm looking around and hearing this crowd. They're so fired up for this one. What's it like when you come on the road and you've got a hostile environment you need to take care of?
You know, I always liked it. I always thought it added to the element of bringing some energy and bringing some juice, especially in pregame. But once that ball's kicked off, you want to settle this crowd down as fast as you can, especially on offense. Take them out of it. Get them back on their chairs, sitting on their hands. The more energy you give them, the more noise, it does make it a little less efficient to operate, especially on offense. So come out fast, come out furious, and see if you can take this crowd out right from the jump.
Here is Cam Little, ready to get this thing started. And off we go from Jacksonville. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
You hear people talk about it all the time, and it's especially true, Mike, for young rookie quarterbacks, is just the speed of the game. They had a lot of success in college. They were probably the best player on their team, but just everything is faster. Everything happens with a little more urgency. The quarterbacks at the young age that can make that transition the quickest, everything else then tends to slow down.
Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And not a lot there. Only up to about the 41.
You know, Mike, early in my time in Carolina, we were kind of on the forefront of this NFL zone read revolution. Cam Newton, one of the best to ever do it. I have seen up close and personal, when you run the zone read the right way, it is a nightmare for a defense to defend.
They'll look to throw. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now give on the ground, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete. Third and long. He'll drop to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. So on fourth down, the lefty, Corey Bojorquez to punt for Cleveland. Parker Washington awaits for the Jaguars. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. Leading them out, the former number 1 overall pick back in the 2021 draft, it's Trevor Lawrence.
We had a chance to see him out on the field early in pregame, and I thought he looked really sharp. I thought he looked focused. We had a chance to talk to him earlier in the week, and he's excited for this opportunity today. He thinks he's got a chance to lead this offense and have a lot of success, and ultimately the number 1 goal is to come out with a victory.
Right to the air goes Lawrence. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now Lawrence on the bootleg. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he will score. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here comes Ford on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Browns offense going to take over now for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Slot man in motion right. Room to run at the 40. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
He had plenty of juice coming across to get the ball, Mike, but he hit a whole new gear after he secured it and began getting vertical. By comparison, it looked like a lot of the defenders who had a shot at him were a little flat-footed and ended up getting burned for a big gain.
The break now for 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. They'll stick with him again. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down. They'll stay on the ground. Not much. Second and long coming up. Now this time they'll look to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
Nothing real fancy on that one, just a defensive lineman winning his one-on-one matchup. He beats the offensive lineman, gets to the quarterback, and brings him down for a sack.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Now they'll set up to throw. Looking deep here for Tillman.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Here's Corey Bojorquez now. He'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And no chance to down this one. It carries deep into the end zone for a touchback. The Jaguars offense ready for their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. This one is caught, and it's the tight end, Strange. They face second down and 7. On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And he'll take this to about the 28. That was Jordan Hicks who got him down. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the first with Etienne. And he'll take this across the 30 to about the 32. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Once again, it's Etienne. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Two first downs, and they are at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it once more with Etienne. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Myles Garrett able to bring him down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And he'll get this across midfield as he's brought down following a pickup of 5. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down, Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. In the pistol, here's Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll run with Allen. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Anytime you run a draw, you're hoping the linebacker reads pass and starts dropping into his pass coverage. That's what creates space for your running back to get going. Well, not this time. The linebacker saw it from the jump. He's able to penetrate in the backfield and take the runner down for a loss.
So it is 4th down, and that'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars will extend to a 10-0 lead. So, after the field goal, back out is Little to kick this one away. Here comes Ford on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. A handoff as they try to run it here. And that'll give him a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. Back to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Open man, and that's Tillman. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, Cleveland. Try the right side this time. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. So we are through 1 on Sunday Night Football. It's the Jaguars on top. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. Here's a 2nd and 12. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
These are the kind of plays that give running backs bad names. I mean, there's nothing fancy about this. You're wide open, the ball's on target. He just flat out dropped it.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's a screen set up for 4. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
4th down, Dustin Hopkins now for the Browns field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Browns are on the board. It's now 10-3. So Hopkins now, following the made field goal, back out to send it away. Washington now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Jaguars offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They go play action for Lawrence. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Here's Lawrence. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the 1st down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
On the return, it's Carter. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Browns offense ready for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll take this ahead to the 43-yard line. Foye Oluokun with the play. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll look to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Now a give up the middle. And not a whole lot there as he'll get to midfield, and that's all. Pistol give. Here's Ford. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Third down and 9. He'll look to throw. He'll try to run for it. Here's their punter now, as he is on to punt for Cleveland. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. On the handoff, it's Etienne. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. It is 3rd and 10. Lawrence. He'll try and get there on the ground. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
Now Etienne. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Up the middle, here's Etienne. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Grant Delpit up to make the play. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Now here's Lawrence. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Browns offense ready to get back at it. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. The drive starts with a carry by 4. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Foye Oluokun with the play. Second and 7. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From out of the gun, he'll throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system, and all these early sacks Yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
Here's the punter now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This kick hangs up, and the fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. Travis Etienne and the Jaguar offense ready to get back to work. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down. Once again, it's Etienne. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Two minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. 2nd down, Lawrence. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Back to throw. Lawrence. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot. Throwing is Lawrence. Quickly to the outside and complete. Lawrence now on 2nd down. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. to throw is Lawrence. And that is incomplete. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jaguars going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Browns offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They're in a 10-point hold. It's 13-3 as this drive starts with first down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. A throw, right side, taken by Njoku. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. On comes the punter now, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. Now, fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. So we've reached halftime here in Jacksonville with the Jaguars out front as we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando. Check in with the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in our studios with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, we'll take it from there as we welcome everyone into our EA Sports studios and our halftime report. In the first half, we saw a strong outing from Trevor Lawrence. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead. These two teams ready for the second half, and so are we. So let's get you back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Washington now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Jags offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with first down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Now second down throw for Lawrence. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Here's Lawrence to throw. Catch made right side by Thomas. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. To throw is Lawrence. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. In motion comes Thomas. Now Lawrence. Got a man. It's Thomas. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Lawrence now. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Jaguars ready to punt this one away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. Greg, simply put, they've been off their game right from the jump.
Yeah, and sometimes it's just the way the game goes, and you can't really put your finger on it, but you feel good coming out of the week of practice. You feel really good about your game plan, and then once the ball's kicked off, nothing seems to work, and it's very frustrating because you can look great one week and then the next week be completely taken out of your game.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Now, faking the give. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. They'll run with 4. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. Third and 5. Back to throw. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down. Now a give on the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Now whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Following the penalty, they'll run it. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down. He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Up the middle they go. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the third quarter, they convert on fourth down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius, unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
A give to Ford on the zone read. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again. Third and long. They'll look to throw. The ball comes out, and it's recovered by one of his teammates. Dustin Hopkins on now for the field goal. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Browns are able to get it back within a score. So Hopkins now, following the made field goal, back out to send it away. Washington now to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Brian Thomas now in the Jaguars offense getting set for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Finding space at the 40. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
Well, I'm not sure there's been one position on offense that has evolved more over the years, Mike, than the tight end position. They're no longer just the extra blockers. They're no longer just the underneath, hey, pick up a first down. These are some of the most dynamic playmakers in the league, and that's a great example of why.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
That's one of those plays where you come off the field, Mike, and you're getting a lot of high fives. Hey, good job. But then that secondary's coach pulls you over to the side and says, hey, nice play, but next time, let's come away with the pick.
Second down, Lawrence. This one is caught, and it's the tight end screen. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Just watch the speed of the pursuit out of this safety on this tackle, Mike. His ability to play from depth and attack the line of scrimmage and meet that ball carrier in the hole and keep him to no gain. You don't see a lot of safeties able to make that tackle in the open field. That's pretty impressive.
quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Here's a 3rd and 10. Throwing is Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
Cam Little for this field goal attempt. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. So, after the field goal, back out is Little to kick this one away. Carter on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Motion the slot man left. His drive will start on the ground, and the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
When you come across on a jet sweep, Mike, you're hoping once you get the ball, all you see is green grass and open space. Well, in this case, he had a lot of unhappy defenders waiting for him, and they're able to put him down behind the line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. It is Jordan Lewis who brought him down. Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And 3rd down just became a lot tougher. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. They'll throw out of the gun. Going deep downfield for Judy. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. And what that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
There's Trevor Lawrence as he and the Jaguars get set for their next drive. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're going to try to keep it going. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The drive begins with a carry from ETN. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. The linebacker, Jerome Baker, there to make the play. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. On the ground, it's Allen. And he'll work this forward to the 35. That was Jordan Hicks who got him down. Here's 3rd and 7. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He's going to take a shot down the field. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball's over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So these teams trade field goals in the 3rd as we come to the end of the quarter. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Browns getting their punting team out there. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Jaguars offense headed back to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Here comes Allen, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? In motion comes Thomas. Quick throw, taken in, and he gets run out of bounds. A short pickup, but it's good enough for a 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Now a handoff. Etienne, and he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. Third and 6. Lawrence. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Lawrence. He keeps it himself. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. On the give, it's Etienne. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down. Now here's Lawrence. Now a quick throw taken in by Brown. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll run the toss here to Etienne. And he will work his way to the 11-yard line. Good running and a first down.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan in the toss. Healthy gain, and they pick up the first down.
On first down, Lawrence. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They put Strange in motion. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. That's complete to Etienne. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? They'll try to run this one in. A dive, and he's in! Touchdown, Jaguars! Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Jaguars will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Carter on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over once more. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Judy. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. Open man, and that's Tillman. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Back to the air one more time. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll look to throw again. To the left side, he's got Njoku. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They send him right out of the slot. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Quick throw taken in by Judy. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down. Here's 4. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Again, it's 4. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal. Back to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Field goals and takeaways. That's the 2 goals anytime a defense finds themselves in a goal-to-go situation. Now after that first down sack, I think the odds are a little bit more in their favor. Can they hold up here on 2nd and 3rd down? And if they can make the offense settle for 3, man, that's a huge win for them.
That is caught by the tight end, David Njoku. Touchdown, Browns. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
So time here for the onside kick just in front of the 2-minute warning. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, that recovery certainly makes things a little more interesting, but you're still down 2 possessions, so you've got to work fast, score quickly, and then line back up and recover another one.
This is 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A toss left side caught by his running back. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Here's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. This crowd into it now. It's 3rd and 2. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's to the open man. It's Tillman. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. They get 20 on the connection. First down, Cleveland. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw. And the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
I think everyone in the stadium is expecting a run there. So what do? On these early downs? You call play action. I love it. You're hoping to catch them off guard and selling out on the run here down near the goal line, but the defense was ready for it. Nowhere to go with the ball. It's a really nice job there by the defense, staying disciplined in their coverage.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
You could just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
He puts it up, and it's caught. Cedric Tillman. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Hopkins now to tack on the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
The home team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. First and 10. A carry here for ETN. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Here's 2nd and 9. Once again, it's ETN. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down. They'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll come across the 20 and be taken down at the 21-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. So shout to Duval here in Duval County, Florida. It is a win for the Jaguars. They proved much the best in this one. Again, a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Jaguars are the winners here at home as we say, so long from Jacksonville.